My good friend Bree Vandekamp's dinner parties were always the talk of Wisteria Lane. She prided herself on the perfection of everything in her home. From being the perfect host to making the perfect hors d'oeuvres. Although she was comfortable in the knowledge that she threw the best dinner parties on Wisteria Lane, Bree didn't consider herself a competitive person. However, sometimes all it takes is one little thing for someone's true nature to be brought to light.
Hey, welcome. I am so glad you could come. These days, it's harder on me to get here with the family and work and everything.
Oh, I know how you feel. Between work, lunch dates, dinner dates, late-night rendezvous, and the occasional breakfast-in-bed special, I hardly have time to myself.
Edie.
What?
On that note, have you played Texas Hold'em before?
Generally, we just play a friendly $20 game.
Not a bad first round there.
So, seeing as how I won't be able to come to poker night for a while, what do you ladies think about perhaps inviting Daniel Fox? That's no reason to leave an open seat. Besides, it'll be fun to have a male opinion around here, even if it's more likely an opinion criticizing our makeup choices than anything else.
Wow, what a flop.
Personally, I love that we're inviting Daniel. He's got to be more fun than you all.
I know, he's different than most of the men around here. But it's not the poor guy's fault he's got more style than anyone in this room. Oh, no offense, Gabby. And Bree. Okay, no offense to anyone. It's not like he's intentionally trying to show off by doing things better than you. You know what I mean.
Of course we do, Susan. You're not worried because you have nothing to lose. You've already driven every straight man in your life away.
Another hand. Well played.
It's not that I don't like Daniel. I'm just not used to feeling like I'm competing with a man in that department.
I know what you mean, Bree, but trust me. If a gay guy is really competing with you for a man's attention, there's probably something you don't know about that man. I mean, haven't you heard of gaydar? When I saw him shopping last week, his clothes were just so perfect. Even the straight men were looking at him instead of me.
That's never a problem for me.
How can you guys be so sure he's gay anyhow? It's not like he's done anything that you could definitively reason one way or the other.
It's about time I headed home. Good night, all.
Hello, how are you? Actually, I'm doing great, sweetie. What can I help you with? Well, that's a shame. I was hoping to enlist them to be models for my fashion show. Yes, I'm going to make the 5 most popular women in Fairview my models. Honey, I just don't have room for everyone. Since it sounds like I'm upstaging them, I'll just stand behind the curtain so that the flowers of Wisteria Lane can be seen in full bloom. Listen, The criteria for determining popularity will be pretty familiar to the women in this town. The most important thing on Wisteria Lane is appearance. Not just a woman's beauty, but also the ability to design a beautiful garden will be a factor. Adding some rare but aesthetically pleasing flowers will show everyone you're not afraid of a little hard work. They can also improve the presentation of their home by doing some interior design work. There's also another qualification. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Not that I necessarily believe in God, but there's nothing like a clean house to gain some respect around the neighborhood. Obviously, relationships with other people are very important as well. Popularity is earned by having great relationships, you know. Finally, remember that friendship and respect are two sides of the same coin. You will need to earn both from your peers. So, while taking care of the home and earning your neighbors' respect, you also need to take the time to be friendly with your neighbors. Well, that was quite a little speech I gave. I even impressed myself. Anyway, I hope that helps you understand the ground rules for the contest.
Hello, neighbor. My garden has been damaged again, and I'm sure some mangy mutt is responsible. I'm sure it was a dog, and come to think of it, the only dog I know of that is left outside during the day to ruin my beautiful garden is Mike Delfino's walking carpet. Any creature that has no respect for the grandeur of a garden such as mine should be put down. You wouldn't allow a dog that bit or mauled your child to live, now would you? If you see that Mike Delfino, you let him know to keep that mutt of his on a leash, or else.
My goodness, you have certainly managed to make a wonderful display with your garden. Well, good luck with that. You know, your garden may get you some respect around the neighborhood, but you can catch more flies with vinegar than with honey.
Hello. How are you doing today? What's up? If you're referring to Mrs. Davenport, she's a loon. She keeps trying to blame things on Bongo. It's like she has a grudge against him or something. It's strange. Well, thanks. By the way, you might want to go look at her garden. My bet is that she did it herself and is fishing for an excuse to save face.
What are you doing out so late? Have you been messing about in my garden? This garden was the last passion my late husband Rod and I shared. Tending to it reminds me of him, and I do not wish his memory treated as some chew toy. This garden was the last passion my late husband Rod and I shared. Tending to it reminds me of him, and I do not wish his memory treated as some chew toy.
Ouch! What did I do to deserve that? I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that again. Hey, hon. You've got that look on your face. Tell me, what's on your mind? Of course I am. I like the whole package. It sounds like you need some convincing. Now, what can we do about that? I'd like to, but I'm so tired from working all day. That would definitely raise my spirits. Why don't you slip into it now? You are still the woman of my dreams. That was fantastic. I'm still trembling. You are amazing as always, dear. I still can't believe how beautiful you are. It gets better every time.
Hey there, do I know you? What are you talking about? You're joking, right? I mean, I hope you're not, but surely. But isn't that a wedding ring you're wearing? I can't believe this is happening. How did I get so lucky? So where should we go to do this? Wow, that was even better than I had hoped it would be. Yeah, thanks again for being aggressive. I'm always game for something in that vein again.
Hello, you have reached AAA. Please select. Would you? Please. Would you like? Hello. Please select. Would you like? Hello, you have reached. Please select the level of. Would you like?
And so, the majestic bear wades into the stream, ready to claim its prey. On this day, however,